Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kansas Sports HQ. Coming to you live after a little bit of a hiatus. We got busy here at the end of the summer. Thought we were going to be able to hop on and be able to go live last week, but we had some guys just kind of take off unannounced, so we didn't know exactly what was happening for a little bit. But we are back. We are ready to roll. Things are kind of getting back into our what we would consider our normal schedule around here. So this is our last week of summer classes here at Parisi. So after we get out of our summer schedule and back into our school schedule, we will be back to our regular program. So we're going to get back to going every day and having our episodes, getting things back into our groove. So we appreciate anybody that tunes into this. We know that it's a little spotty. It can get a little spotty at the end of summer. We got a lot of things going on, which I think we're going to recap a little bit today for end of summer stuff. So we'll talk about that a little bit. But before we get going on everything, gentlemen, how are you guys feeling this morning?
Better than I deserve.
Oh, nice.
Blessed and highly favored.
Okay, well, we haven't switched up our intro lines, so that's good. We got consistency there.
I just want to address the people taking off unannounced. It is almost like whoever was gone unannounced still could have tuned into the podcast remotely.
Nah, that's just not how that works.
Wherever they were, they could have had Wi-Fi.
See, you thought that's could have been
it's
it's
almost kind of on the people who were here manning the station. But
yeah, I think so too. Just good thing it wasn't me. Those guys.
No, to be honest, the week after Summer Ball Showdown is just about as busy as the week before and the week during. So it really is kind of a 3-week thing. So, but it was crazy. So we'll talk about that a little bit and dive into it. I would like to say before we get going though, Naj was introduced to his first year of muling with me out at the Summer Ball Showdown. So he
let's classify what muling is, because
muling is what I do at the Summer Ball Showdown, which is basically just manual labor,
grunt work.
Okay,
grunt work.
Yeah.
So like a mule would do. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Naj, let's just go ahead and start there. Let's kick the episode off with how was your experience in your first behind the scenes Summer Ball Showdown 2026?
To be honest, it was very different from being a player, as you can assume. I definitely felt some people, first of all, there was a lot of people that asked me, "Hey, Naj from Wellington, Naj, you miss it?" I'm like, no, not really. But there was a point on Sunday where the Wellington were in the semifinal game, and it was like the 7th inning. They were down a couple, and I was like, yeah, I missed this.
Yeah.
I missed that. The last 3 innings, you're down to 9 outs. But other than that, I lost a lot of sleep, lifted a lot of things, met a lot of people. So it was fun. There was a lot of sleep lost every day, but every day you got more sleep.
Yeah.
But every day you worked harder.
Yep.
So, but other than that, I would have to say 10 out of 10 recommended for everyone, but I definitely will probably do it again, because why not? Because what else would I rather do? You get to watch baseball for free, get to hang out with another long-haired fellow. The other guy doesn't really hang out much. He really just does his own thing.
Yeah.
But I had fun. The muling was frustrating at times because, you got to do things that you really don't want to do sometimes, and that's life. But other than that, the muling, the grunt work, the labor, setting up the boxes, putting up the tents, we're a great team out there, Shell.
Yeah, we did a good job.
Team.
Yeah, we this was probably the most I would consider efficient year. I think that every year we get a little bit better on the mule side of things. I think that things, you find new ways to do simple tasks, and you just get into your system and you start to figure out this is how long this takes, this is what we got to do. The first couple days are crazy because you got 4 fields that are going at basically the same time, so just setting everything up for 4 fields is a little bit wild. So I guess the first 3 days are kind of that way. Friday's kind of a chill day, which is nice. So I don't know, there's some ebbs and flows to it. The setup is tough, but once it gets going, get into it, it starts going. But man, it's a lot of fun. I think that we have a blast while we're out there, get a lot of, memories, and, it's just, I don't know, for me, if I'm going to be doing stuff with people, I enjoy making memories out at the ball field. And family gets to come out, friends are out there, you get to hang out. We got the player tent. Player tent's kind of like home base for us, and tower too, but really player tent's kind of a cool spot for us to kick it and hang out and see all the events going on and see all the things. So what Sean, how about you? How was your experience this year? Obviously Valley Center, good ball club coming into it, just didn't quite put all the pieces together. One statistic for Valley Center in the SBS this year was they only gave up 6 runs, which is kind of wild, but just couldn't put it all together at the same time. So how was your guys' experience? What was the from the baseball side? How'd you guys feel?
Oh, it was fun. So I'm really proud of the guys who stuck around. We had I guess it comes for everybody because for the past few years we really haven't had a lot of attrition in our roster throughout the summer as much as most other teams have, and this summer was a lot different. A lot of attrition, a lot of players coming, a lot of players going, and there was a kind of a core group of guys of about I would say about 16 dudes who just like stuck it out all summer,
Mm-hmm.
and it was cool to. I mean, we had some new guys step up and come in too, which was great. But like we had most of our starting lineup there at the end was still our guys who walked in the gate to start the year. So pitching was phenomenal. It was like you said. I mean, we didn't get a good draw in the blind draw competition wise, but
Who'd you pay for that?
we played the Cluckers first game.
No. I said, who you pay for that?
Oh, who you pay for that?
Mm.
Okay, enunciate. So we played the Cluckers and the Beanballers. Beanballers actually had some decent arms.
Yeah.
But and then I do think we beat the probably what might have been the most talented team there.
Oh, for sure.
We put it together for one game. On
After that game, I thought
Saturday night. Yeah, on Saturday night we actually scored runs, and we had a dude who played with us in the past, who came back for the SBS and absolutely shoved.
Yeah.
And we ended up beating them on Saturday night to get to Sunday for the second straight year. So we're building. I hope we can bring a lot of these dudes back. But Summer Ball Showdown is always a lot of fun. I mean, I'm kind of bouncing between coaching and then working here at Parisi during the day, and then maybe I'm not out there as much as these two, but I'm out there.
Remember that? Maybe, yeah, we're gonna get to that point too. Me and Naj got that chip, but keep going.
But they look at me different now. But yeah, I help out too with that, so I'm kind of bouncing around a few different things, and I got worn out by Saturday. After that second game, I was ready to cash in, and then I took off Sunday night on you guys. So.
Yeah. Well, about that, yeah. On
so
Sunday,
let's air it out.
Sunday
I know you guys
is that breakdown day where it's like, okay, man, like now we can take the mounds home.
Yeah,
let's take 3 of these mounds. Let's get them out of here.
Early. What's crazy? Naj was here this year, and hey, man, I appreciate it because don't get me wrong, Naj, I was doing that stuff last year. So
for sure,
yeah.
Me and Naj looked at each other when we were unloading the mounds by ourselves, and we were like, man, where the hell's Sean?
I was like, I saw for a second. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, Sheldon. Let's think about this.
By the way, just to piss you off more, what time were you loading the mounds out?
Oh,
that was probably right as championship game.
Yeah,
was
so
going.
like
about 7. Yeah, I hadn't left yet.
Yeah,
I was enjoying a cigar before I hit the road.
Yeah, showering, relaxing.
Wow.
Yeah, we looked at each other like,
I'm like,
what?
I needed some energy, so I was.
All I remember sitting there outside. We're about to lift him up. I'm like, hold on, Sheldon. Sean left, and I was like, hold on. It sat there for a minute. I'm just like, wait, hold on. Sean left. I sat there for like 5 minutes straight.
Hey, I want to say, look, man, I just, sure, I wasn't there battling with you in the trenches all weekend long, but wasn't my job title. So,
well, that's true.
I paid my dues last year. So did my ankle.
You can't live on it no more.
I will. Hey, if we're going to talk about a highlight of the tournament, you came out scotch-free.
I did, man. I did.
No injury this year.
Kept it under Friday night. Got it. Could could have gone multitude of ways,
Yeah.
but we stayed in the cab. We didn't have too
Yeah.
many people. We stayed in the cab. So yeah, I mean, sure, I can't live on it no more, but I could live on it this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I did everything I did this year plus helping out a lot last year. And
it was just funny because we were sitting here, we were sitting there looking at each other like, golly.
I was like, bro, why?
hey, bro, I wanted to go see my family, and I wanted to go see.
Because I was like, bro, there should be a third person helping us.
Hey, yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky I won on Saturday. Otherwise, I would have been gone before that.
That's true. But no, you guys definitely did beat. I thought FSP top to bottom was probably the most talented team in the tournament. They just had a lot of, like bigger guys. Like they look like they had just good athletes in general.
We're happy the wind was blowing in from left too.
Yeah, that probably
on a few of them.
Because I'm pretty sure the first pitch of the game, that dude, I'm pretty sure that ball was at least 104.
That was gone.
Yeah.
If the wind wasn't blowing in.
Backside too.
But in the same note though, that killed you guys too. Like on Sunday, wind blowing in, or was it Sunday? Was it Saturday? The first game?
First
Saturday,
game.
first game, yeah.
Yeah, but then against the Curve too, or Oakley.
Yeah,
like,
Team Oakley,
dude, you guys, like, they just kept, once they figured out that those dudes were not going to put the ball down and they weren't going to try to generate offense, that dude just kept hanging balls because your guys were just swinging out of their shoes to watch it go up and just get caught by the left fielder over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Just zero adjustments. But
yeah, no bunts either.
A lot of young dudes who, it's, well, our approach on offense this year, a lot of, in most years with them is kind of definitely let the guys do their thing. But each year we learn something.
Yeah.
Like we learn, I think as a staff we keep getting better at in-game decisions, especially like pitching wise, when to pull somebody, when to leave somebody in. We're getting a lot better at that because obviously, you don't stop learning baseball after you're done playing. You step into coaching. Ain't nobody's a master out there. You gotta keep learning, and each style of play is like summer ball is different from school ball. Like college in the spring different from summer college ball. And vice versa with I would say travel ball and like high school ball, right?
Yeah.
So each time you're gonna coach it a little bit differently, but I think we'll like as we learn and we as a coaching staff like next year, we're definitely in over the course of the summer definitely going to try and institute a lot more hit and run, a lot more small ball, a lot more movement, like really harping on doing your jobs because that's what, when you get to the end of the year, you're in the tournaments. That's what's going to win the games. If you're like Mulvane won the league championship, they were just outright hitting the crap out of the ball.
100%.
There's that, but if you don't have that.
Yep.
You got to pitch, which we did. We pitched.
Yep.
And then we got to manufacture runs when we don't have. And I think we had the athletes to do it. We just, I would say as a coaching staff, didn't prepare them for that heading in. Because for the most part, I don't think college, I could be wrong here, but I just don't think colleges make it a point, and I could be wrong. If you're a college coach, yell at me. Make it a point to kind of work those things in anymore. At least what I see from the players we get every year. Because credit to my players, they did well this summer, but also a lot of them didn't know how to bunt. So at least they couldn't get it down in a game.
I just think those big time situations in tournament ball, when they show up, you have to be able to execute, but you got to be able to execute with confidence. And that's the challenge when your approach all summer long
is whack.
Yeah, like there's got to be a transition in the summer where it's like, hey, beginning of the summer, probably even the beginning of the second half, like we're gonna stay like this, and like we want you guys to get your reps and whatever. Sure. But then, as a staff,
we gotta say, hey,
we're gonna say, hey, these last 2 weeks, like we're gonna start treating these like tournament games. Every game matters. Every game, like we're gonna treat this like it's a one-run game, and we got to find ways to win.
Valuing base running, and
exactly,
really making sure we're not. Which I do think we, over the course of the season, we definitely improved on.
Yeah, you guys lost plenty of games.
Or definitely in the first half. In the first half, I think we lost at least 3 games just not knowing how to run bases.
Yeah,
so
100%.
But that's good because we had a really young team this year, and especially when a lot of our big sticks left in the first half, we had a really young team, and after that, making those mistakes, they kind of learn from it. And
Well, and hopefully you can get some of those guys to come back as well too, which I think's a cool thing. Like I think
definitely a big goal. We have a good chunk of like. It's not like every year you're like, okay, I want like most of these dudes back, but they're so young. A lot of talented dudes who are in situations where I think we can hopefully get them back if they want to, and I'd definitely be. And plus, we had a good chunk of local dudes too, so hopefully we can
keep a little foundation.
Yeah, keep building that group, and shout out to the Curve.
Yeah,
won it all, man. They won the regular season, the KCLB, and they got to the championship in the tournament, and then they beat us in the semifinal on Sunday. I mean, once again, that was a pitcher's duel. What did was it 3-1 we lost? Something like that.
3-1.
3-1. Yeah, and they
scored 3 in the first.
No, they didn't.
But yeah, let's hit on that topic a little bit because I've caught a little bit of some strays out there in the world.
I saw some comments.
Yeah, we caught a little bit of strays.
I
so
saw some comments.
Let's talk about those. You know what I mean?
Strays.
Oh yeah. So SBS 2026 quarterfinals going into the final, 4 teams here or semifinals. Were all KCLB teams. So we had Valley Center Mud Dollars, Wellington Heat, Park City Rangers, and Kansas Curve. So just a quick little clap for the KCLB. Yeah, shout out to the KCLB. Yeah, right there. So we were catching a little bit of strays out there. People looking at it like, oh well, look at these guys, blah 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 blah. And I'm over here like, wait a minute, what? Like, dog, like if you guys like. They won the games. Like, what do you mean? And they're like, oh, well, looks like a conference tournament, not a national tournament. It's like, okay, they beat the team from California. They beat the team from Texas. They beat the team. Like, we beat the out-of-state teams. Like,
or Illinois.
Like, yeah, like, those teams got beat. Like, like, what do you want us to do? And, so then they go on about that. And then I'm like, guys, like, number one, to me, it just shows that you don't have a knowledge base or an education base of what these teams are made up of. Like, go look at the rosters in the KCLB. Maybe 5 guys on each team are from Kansas. Maybe. And that is, like, if we calculated that overall out of all
like 75% of my guys were from Texas.
Yeah, like, so when you go look at our rosters and where these kids are coming from, like, when you look at it like that, it's like, dude, like, we recruit guys from all over the place.
Yes, they have the Valley Center, the Wellington.
They're wearing that, but it's not like these are like these local, like, handout kids. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
We have local dudes. I think we had 3 local dudes on 4 local dudes on.
And he just said, like, we had a good amount of local guys. You got 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah,
you're like, this is cool.
Well, and I think I'm counting the kid from, because I mean, technically, yes, two kids from McPherson.
Sure, local enough.
Local, pretty local.
It's within.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, you got, that, I mean, the Curve have dudes from all over.
100%.
Obviously. And then,
the Heat had deckies.
Every year we usually we have some Japanese.
Everybody
dudes.
has some Asians.
We have kids from all over the world playing baseball. That's what freaking Summer Ball is.
Exactly.
Like, shut up. Quit acting like we're farming the community. I mean, we wish we could.
Yeah, that'd make our jobs easier.
Yeah, like it. That'd be easy, but wouldn't have as many host families.
Yeah, and that was an argument that I always used to make, which we're going to talk about the NBC too, because I caught some strays there. But, because they would always be like, oh, well, we want these out-of-state teams to come, and that's why it's national, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what? Like, go look at these rosters. Go look at the kids that play on these teams. They're from everywhere. Just because we organize it well and, like, we put things together well here, that doesn't mean that it's not, a national style of a team. Like, these kids come from everywhere. Really, it's more international now than it was then. So that was the first one. But then, I caught some win. NBC's already reached out and already kind of, trying to farm teams again this year, trying to go in and go take guys. And how was that, Tessa's Army? Did you guys do pretty good? Yeah, did you guys have a good experience?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, nice job. Yeah, really good.
Ouch.
Yeah, dude. It's always greener on the other side, isn't it, brother? I can't stand that, dude. Like, it's unreal. Like, run over there,
Show
do
us
this,
what to
do
do.
that, blah, blah, blah. Like, especially after we go through the trenches trying to get things organized and help. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, yeah, well, they're just going to make the call in, farm the team, whatever. Hope you guys had fun. That was great. Happy for you. But
Fun 2 days.
yeah, it was longer than that. But, you know,
It was-
it is what it is. They watch.
was-
And that's the other thing. I was talking to the dude that was basically just talking crap on Facebook. I'm like, dog, then come win.
Come on.
Straight up.
At
Like,
the end- at the
bro,
end of
come
the-
win.
at
Last
the-
time you guys showed up, you got your ass beat.
At the end,
But
at
hey,
the end of
and
the
then he
day-
goes, oh, well, that team was put together. Like, we just kind of put it together. I said, dog,
See,
we put all these teams together. What do you mean? Everybody does that. Like, how's that an excuse?
Dude, the last 2 weeks of every summer for most teams, not just the KCLB,
Every team.
every
across.
team, you are at least probably replacing 3 or 4 starters
100%.
somewhere along the line.
The difference is
That's,
we're,
and that's,
we're
that's like bare
in
minimum.
the open about it. We let everybody do it. Everyone gets the same opportunity to rebuild the team, to put the best team that they can put together in there. He's like, well, we didn't have the. I'm like, okay, like, welcome to the real world. Like, welcome to competition. Like, dude, put them in. If you guys are that good, you should walk through it. Just like the Texas team thinks they will. Just like the California team, which they probably don't think. They're just good dudes. So I'm not throwing them under the bus.
PSL
but
is awesome.
yeah, they're cool. Like, you know, but it's just like, dog, if you guys are that good, then come beat us.
Just come and win it, bro.
Come win it. Come
Come-
win it. And then we'll go, yeah, dude, you guys were good enough to win it.
Beat these podunk kids from Kansas that you think we are, even though
Yeah,
our whole
yeah.
teams are from.
Come win it. Come win it. Like that's it. Like, and they always want to tie into all this old history BS.
You know
like,
how
all
many-
that.
you know
Like,
how
dude,
many
what does
players-
that matter?
You know how many players like came into Parisi to work out this summer and know each other from high school in Texas?
Yeah,
Because
that
we
was
just
cool.
have we have set from multiple teams,
Yeah.
right? Like we have multiple teams across the league who have dudes who are from Texas who all played against each other or with each other in travel ball or high school. And it's cool. Like now they're all up in Kansas playing together against each other again. Like
And they
almost
all-
every game, they're just calling at each other across the field because they know each other.
Well, and a lot of those dudes would, like you said, they would come in here and work out during the days and still
Yeah.
get to put in work together, which
Yeah.
I think's awesome. So I don't know, like that dude just on and on. Oh well, you guys couldn't hold the
It's-
Jayhawk. Dog, none of you are the Jayhawk. None of you played in the Jayhawk. None of you are original Jayhawk teams. That whole history is bullshit. You guys stole a name and then you're hiding behind it. It's bullshit. Anybody that's been around the game, as long as I've been around in this state and doing the stuff around here, knows that it's bullshit.
At the end of the day, you know, we can say our piece. They can say their piece. At
Oh,
the
for
end
sure.
of the day, the SBS is not about us, and it's not about the KCLB. It's just about giving players opportunities to play. Are these teams being invited into your tournament? Probably trying soon, but are they being invited into your tournament? Pretty much only if they win. So, like, you're not giving these teams an opportunity. So, why are you worried about what we're doing over here?
100%.
Why are you worried?
And if you are worried,
this is
win it.
a grassroots movement.
Yep.
That people bust their ass for all year long to set up and do, and we give kids opportunities. All right, this isn't about us. It's just about giving kids opportunities. Yes, it's fun to see, fun to watch it grow. Obviously, we're trying to make it grow as big as possible, but like it's not a selfish movement. It's about the players, giving the players opportunities that otherwise they're not getting somewhere else.
100%. Gives everybody the chance to play. And if you think you're good enough to win
Do it. Join.
then come win
Come
it.
on.
Don't hide behind your screen.
Quit waiting for an invite and come out here.
This is the invite.
Everybody's invited.
Get your
It's always invite.
get your spot in the SBS and go beat us.
Everybody's invited.
We got
Everybody.
we got cans.
Yeah.
We got cans to that whoop ass. The cans. Open the can. Wham! Whoop ass.
It kills me. And it's just the lack of understanding, or I don't even know if it's understanding, like the lack of like the knowledge of the history of what those things are. That's when I really get fired up because I'm like, dude, don't try to act like you're something that you're not, number one. And number two, if you're going to essentially steal something's identity, just understand that I'm only going to be quiet for so long. Like, that's the reality of it. Like, and I'm done playing. I mean, dog, we're 5 years, 6 years into this now. Like, I ain't got to be Mr. Nice Guy. Like, dude, I'm not doing it. Like, and the thing is like, so what? Come win, come play. Like, that's all I care about. I just like competition. I like people to have a fair chance to compete and then let them go do their thing. That's it. Like, and it's that simple. And like, people like lose their mind over that. Like, oh, well, you got all these teams and blah, blah, blah. And like, dude, I don't do any of that. These teams do that. The coaching staff does that. Like, these guys get to go do that. Like, that's their jobs to go and do. Just drives me up a wall. But it was good. It was good overall. We just caught a couple strays, so we had to address the strays because we know you guys are watching. We know you guys are going in. We know you're already already contacting the teams that were there. You're already trying to scalp them. Like, we get it. Like, we understand what's going on. And that's the other thing that always kills me too. It's like, if we weren't like a thing, if we weren't something to worry about, then why are you worried? Like, why are you calling?
Well, yeah, why do most teams keep getting?
Why are you reaching out to them?
Who's calling that?
Yeah, why? Like, why? If we aren't good enough, then why are you calling the teams? Explain it. Like, if we're not relevant, then why do you care? Oh, wait. Make it make sense.
All right. I gotta go do a lesson.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh,
all right.
Well, I was just about to whip out the WIBL.
Oh, did they get rolling?
They had a meeting.
Like a little farm thing hopping.
They had a meeting the other day.
Tell me about that.
So I guess they had a meeting.
It's gonna be a new thing for those of you that don't know. Wichita Independent Baseball League, I think is what it's called. Yeah.
So I guess they've announced the teams. All the teams are in. You have the Butler County Outlaws, the Enid Flyers, the Goodfellas, ICT Avengers, Whitewater Rapids, Wichita Arrows, Wichita Black Sox, Wichita Braves, Wichita Linemen, and Wichita Woodpeckers. I know.
What is that in total teams?
Shoot.
The 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10?
10, yeah. 10, 11,
Man,
one of those two.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Which is, they started going over the rules, so they're going to have pitch clock.
Okay. Yeah. Which makes sense.
They're going to have pitch clock. 3.5 hour game time limit.
Okay.
Bit excessive. I think you need 2 hours.
Maybe.
2.5 at most. When you're playing 7 innings, they said scheduling was also another major topic of this. They said discuss several adjustments. Trying to see where they're going to play at.
I think that's part of like some of the things that they've had some issues with is narrowing down fields, one, and then also just like the logistics behind all the stuff they're trying to do. I don't know. I mean, my 2 cents on that, for whatever it's worth, like starting a league and then going straight to 10 teams to me is kind of
wild.
That's a lot to manage, dude. Like that's a lot to just get a foundation of, put the things together for. Like, just like it's a lot of moving parts. And when you talk adult baseball, and so like you have, I don't know. Like I hope it works out. I think baseball in general around town is good for the community. It's good for the game. It's good for us. Like, I think there's a lot of positives that can come from it. I just hope that they don't get too big too fast, or try to get too big too fast, and then they never get it off the ground because they're trying to do too much in the beginning, if that makes sense.
So their plan is for them, they're going to have like basically a fall season.
Okay.
And they're going to work through like their kinks during the fall for
try to figure all that out.
Yeah, for a larger spring and summer 2027 program.
Yeah, they're going to have trouble like summer wise, like
because they're going to run into like fields.
Yeah, like I don't know where you got to be okay with like playing on some skin fields. Like, you're going to have to, if you want to be able to have your full schedule, because all of the other, I mean, decent fields around town are going to be used by college stuff.
100%. You got everybody had a club representative there and a coach.
Yeah.
I know the coach for the Whitewater Rapids, Bobby Horn, slow pitch legend from way back when.
Okay.
Other than that, I know absolutely not very much of these names, honestly. Except for I also know Rob Bertola. What am I doing? Yeah. And Mark Landwehr.
Yeah. They got. Yeah. I mean, they got some dudes in there that know the game, and they got. I I don't know. There's a lot of question marks behind some of the behind the scenes stuff.
I just don't. I don't. What is it supposed to be? Like that was always my big question when I heard it come up. Like, is this supposed to be men's league? Is this like independent baseball? Like, because
I think that's their aspiration. I think their aspiration is to make it like independent, like semi-professional style. I just going from 0 to 10 almost in everything is usually from an organizational side, like kind of a scary thing to do. But I don't know their infrastructure. I don't know who all is helping. I don't know how much they got here and there. All I know is somebody at the end of all of this stuff, like no matter what the organization is, somebody's got to pay the bills. So how that pays its bills without like from an adult standpoint, like you can play adult softball because adult softball costs you $20, $30, whatever it costs you to play in the tournaments, roughly. Like it's like it's a nominal number to go and play as a group. But when you start talking about these guys, because umpires there probably make, like $40-$50 a game or something. Like our umpires are making 125 a game, you know? So like, and you get 2 of them. So it's $250 a game. Like, so you just start to do the math on what it costs to do the games, and then you got baseballs, like those are not cheap, like equipment wise, it's not cheap. Like baseball's an expensive sport in general. 100%. So then you start field rentals, insurance. I mean, the list goes on. So what are you going to do? You're going to ask adults to pay a fee per player? Because, I mean, I know you are not yet married and with children, but as an adult with children and married, hey wife, I want to play some ball, like, and she'd probably get that, but then it's like on top of that, it's going to cost us a few $100. I mean, I don't know what it would be, but then on top of that, like, I'm going to need you, like, I'm going to be gone 2 days a week out here doing this. Like, I just don't know, like getting the commitment from adult guys that have full-time jobs and like all the things, like to me, it's an uphill battle to climb. Not saying it's not possible. I hope it works. I mean, like I said, I think it's good for the game. I think it's good for us. I think it's good for everybody in the community. Come back, Naj. But I don't know. I mean,
insurance is in place.
Well, that's a good thing because they better have some athletic trainers. They better have some PT on site.
And all the Bengay.
Like some Tiger Balm. That's who their sponsor should be, is all the recovery products. Just get all those people out there.
Hey, rosters are due this Saturday.
Well, Brett Clark texted me and said, hey, you got any extra wood from the season? And I was like, why?
He's playing. He's pitching opening day.
Yeah, he said, well, I'm going to play in the men's league thing. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, no, if you had some wood I could borrow, I'd appreciate it. And I was like, dog, I don't think I have any like used bats that you can have. Like we have new bats. Like if you want to buy a bat, I'll get you a bat. But he's like, well, I'd like to rent one. I'm like, Brett, I just stopped texting. I'm like, dog, I'm not doing this. Like, what are we talking about?
He tried to get me to come play. Like I've gotten like so many text messages. I'm just like,
I'm sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be fun to just go play from time to time. My challenge with the organizational side is the commitment.
Bro, because it's hard to get people to commit to Saturday slow pitch softball.
It's hard to get people to commit to anything in this day and age, let alone 2 days a week. And let alone if you're trying to play something like that where you got 10 teams, like just to balance out the schedule, like that's a lot. Could you do it? Yeah. I mean, it's possible. If you get the right leadership involved and they run the team, like, yeah, like it's possible. But it's just, it's an uphill battle.
Opening day is August 22nd.
I'd love to go watch it. I'd love to see how it runs and see what it's about and all that stuff. Then on top of that, now, what happens when it's not cordial? Like who's doing what then? I mean, there's just a lot of variables. Like
there's so many variables for so many things.
A lot of things that will make you kind of question mark. And then on top of that, you're getting ready to go into football season. So now all these dudes that have kids with football, like you got guys in general, typically just like football, even baseball guys like football. Like, so now, you got college football on Saturdays. Like, are they going to skip that?
You got Monday, Thursday night.
Yeah. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, it's just uphill battle. Possible. Yes. Hope it works. Yes. If they need help, I'd love to help. give like insight on things that, would slow you down kind of a thing, which I like a lot of those guys. Like a lot of the club manager dudes, like they're in it for the right reasons for sure. And I think that they mean well and they just want to grow the game, which is what I'm all about. But
For sure.
I don't
That's
know.
I think it's a good thing that they're doing for a lot of people because not everybody got to play college baseball.
Yeah.
Or not everybody's college baseball planned out the way it was.
Yeah.
So it's just like to give some people to let go of I don't want to say regret, but the regret and the holding on.
Give
to
them another chance to do something.
Yeah, give them a chance to say maybe I could have made it, maybe I couldn't. Like some self realization, some self awareness, some stuff like that. I don't know, but
well, and just the enjoyment of the game. If it really embodies just what baseball is, like it could just be about going out and having a good time with the guys and playing ball.
100%.
Like, and if that's the direction that it goes, that's great. Like that's awesome, and I think that you can get more people to probably be involved long term. I don't know what the direction's gonna look like. I don't know, and some of the behind the scenes stuff, like how are you going to protect players? Like, how how competitive is it? Because if I go out on a Saturday and I see, Jesus Rodriguez out here and he's a shortstop that's a switch hitter and this dude came up out of nowhere and then all of a sudden I'm sliding him $100 and saying, hey, I want you to come play for our team. What happens?
That's a great question.
You know what I mean? Like, what happens? Can he do that? Can he not do that? Is this guy allowed to be traded? Can I offer... there's just when you get into competitive sports without and I'm sure they have, I saw on their posts, they did some bylaws and all that stuff and like putting things together, which hopefully they address a lot of that stuff. But I just know how guys get when it comes to competitive things and trying to bend the rules in your favor to win and always being about your squad. And so I don't know. We'll see what happens there, but
that's all I want to know because there's going to be a lot of variables, as we said earlier, because if they said there's set rosters, but like, are there going to be trades in this league? Can you trade?
It's gotta. Something.
Like, there's so many questions that.
Well, that's the hard part too. When you get, so you got 10 teams, right?
Yeah.
Inevitably, you're going to have a few teams on top that just are beating people.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's pretty common in most leagues. So then what happens when you got the bottom of the league teams that don't get a win in the first month, and then all of a sudden guys don't want to show up? Then what happens? I wonder if those are the kind of things that they think through. Like, I hope they do, because on paper, it always seems simple, but in reality, when it comes to like managing people and trying to put things together from a team perspective, like there's just a lot of variables at that level of baseball, like a lot of variables that you gotta get behind. And then, ultimately it just comes back down to what I said earlier. Who's paying the bills? Because that's the person that is the one that I got to understand what's the motive, why, where's it coming from, how. Like that's going to be your indicator of what's really truly eventually going to happen.
100%. Oh, happy birthday goes out to JG.
Oh, really?
His birthday was August 3rd.
Dang. Happy birthday, JG. I just talked to his dad yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
So good there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we got some Preezy stuff popping off too. We got back to school going this week, so we're getting that launched and out there. We end our summer schedule, although our program director has decided to go and do his job. And during the pod, we're gonna just announce that. So we do have our back to school promotion. So if you guys got any athletes out there that are looking to get started and have a pretty flexible training regimen to where you can utilize it throughout the school year, we do got something that's pretty cool right now. So go to just at Wichita Parisi, check out all of the socials. You guys can see all the deal on there. So posted a video about that yesterday, but got that going on. Finishing up summer program this week. Got some new faces, getting ready for school time. All of the different things that'll be going. I think this week we're going to stay on the pod schedule for Tuesday, Thursday, and then next week is when we're going to get back into the everyday. So if you're made it this far listening, that'll be kind of the plan, because everybody's kind of narrowing back in onto our regular schedule stuff. So we're excited about that. I'm excited for fall, man. 105 degrees. We need to back off that a little bit and get into some cooler temps. So that would be nice. Every day I come in and the ceiling's falling apart because it gets so hot up there. So that's not been fun, but we're getting by, making things happen. So, what are you excited for fall time, Naj?
I hate to say this now. I think I'm becoming a little bit too Kansan, but kind of waiting for it to cool off a little bit.
Oh, 100%.
I love the heat. I don't want anybody to misconstrue what I say. I'm not soft. I'm not saying that, but low key, it's been kind of hot around here.
Couple weeks, man.
It's
Two straight weeks of 100 pluses.
Yeah.
If we didn't have any humidity, it wouldn't be as bad. But
if we had more
humidity's-
wind,
yeah. Well, I mean, there's been some windy days.
more cool
but-
wind.
yeah, we ain't got the ocean breeze.
Yeah, beach breeze trying to hit.
Yeah,
But honestly, I'm kind of excited to. I don't even know, honestly.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Fall isn't really kind of my thing, to be honest.
I'm excited. Kids are going back to school. My kids are going back to school next week, so that'll be fun. Get them back into the mix. So that'll be a good time. I know there were schools that already started this week. Eisenhower District.
Started yesterday.
Yeah, they started yesterday. So
I'm
some
like,
of my kids had to come in after school. I was like, what? After school?
I'm sorry for that, guys.
That's early.
Like bro, it's barely the second week of August and you're sending me back to school, really?
Yeah, that's early.
Like, I guess they do. Eisenhower gets out early too, though, so.
Yeah. I don't know when they end or start or any of that. But
I don't know. Hey.
I know they started yesterday, I guess.
Any sponsors looking to sponsor some Soapage softball teams? I'll let your boy,
don't waste
please.
your time.
Please waste your time. What do you mean? Number 1 ranked team in the state in men's D.
Okay, good job.
Thanks.
Men's D.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But it's all right. But in the fall, I'm excited to watch more football. Maybe play a little bit more golf with my fellas.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know. I might actually. I got golf shorts now, so
okay, yeah.
So yeah, we'll see.
I like it.
No promises.
Yeah, I'm ready to talk some football. We ain't gonna get into that today, but
no
football's on the horizon. Green Bay plays Pittsburgh on Thursday, so nice little preseason game. A-Rod back
last
around.
year,
yeah, kind of cool.
Last ride, he's back with his Super Bowl coach.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Football's my favorite time of the year for sure. I'm just a Packers fan, so that's just when I get excited, I guess. But
go Pack, go!
Yeah, buddy. So yeah, no, it'll be fun in the fall. We need to get back on the train of highlighting some of our high school athletes and doing Player of the Week and all that type of stuff. We're gonna get back into that too. So doing a bunch
start
there.
That earlier this year with all sports.
Yeah, I mean, we won't have anything to do next week because nobody starts. When's the first football game? Gotta be in September, probably.
I know LPA starts the last week of August.
Okay, maybe we'll get one from there.
Yeah. You got the old LP, our boy over there.
Yeah, shout out King. Hopefully, they have a good season. He's been working hard this summer.
He said camp's been going well. They got some. He said he didn't want to tell them, but camp's been going well for them that first week. So
it's good.
I might pop over there sometime this week and see what he's got going on.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah,
pull up, get a headset.
Get a headset. See if his drones are working.
Yeah.
He got some drones now. You feel like he's big time.
Bro, he's doing it, man.
Right, I'm happy for him, bro. He seems like he's falling in love with it, so that's good for him.
Yeah. No. I'm excited for just high school all around. I got a bunch of dudes off in college right now too, so I'm excited to see all them boys.
Shout out that boy in GC.
Yeah,
Packers.
try and see how they do. I got a couple dudes out there actually. So
I got one going to Garden City too.
Yeah, so we'll see how that shapes up, and we have an ex-coach here. Went back to he went to Coffeyville, so I'm gonna be watching those guys as well too. He's now got a coaching position out there, which is kind of cool. So. The tree, the Parisi tree, House of Parisi is just it branches out far of the Seven Kingdoms. So
it is.
It's everywhere. But
Seven Kingdoms.
That episode, man.
If you watch House of Dragon, please let us know if you understand the pain that we're gonna have to go through.
2 years is crazy.
That's insane.
Why does he do that? Like why does the production team make it 2 years in between?
Like
just do a year.
Why we gotta wait?
Why we gotta wait 2? I literally forgot from season 2 to season 3. I forgot that I watched season 1. I had to go back and rewatch it.
I remember you telling me.
I was like, wait a minute, have I seen this show? And then I went back and watched season 1. I'm like, oh, I've seen all this. And I was like, oh, maybe I've seen 1, but not 2. And then I watched season 2. I'm like, oh, I've seen all this too. So that's how long it went between. Like I couldn't remember that.
It was nice enough that I was able to watch the whole Game of Thrones, finish season 1 and 2. And then watch season 3.
Yeah, I need to rewatch just Game of Thrones in general.
I'm watching it backwards right now.
Why?
I don't want to watch it the other way because I feel like I'm less likely to know what's going to happen at the beginning.
So you're watching it like
7, 8, 5, 6, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Well, no, you'd be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2.
No, I started 7 and I'm going to watch 7 and 8. Then I'm going to watch 5 and 6. Then I'm going to watch.
Why are you doing it like that?
Because you can't watch it 8 to 7.
Well, I don't know why you're watching it backwards in general.
I just started that way because that's all I see. Because I want to go back to the part with I just want to get to the end, to be honest. Because all the horror stuff happens. Because all the character development happens at the end. I want to get right there. I don't want to watch it all over again.
But if you're watching the end first, you're already in.
I know what happens, so it doesn't matter either way.
This is crazy.
I'm different.
Is there a time? Is it chronological somehow? Did I miss something in the? Because it should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
right?
it should. It should 100%. But
Just challenging yourself.
Sure, that's what we'll call it. No, I am the challenge.
That's funny.
No, I am the challenge. But other than that,
no, it was good finish. I wanted more. We talked about this yesterday, but like I wanted more dragons. Dude. Like I'm watching that show. It's House of the Dragon. Like show me more dragons.
Especially if we're season finale. I want everybody on the front line.
Yeah.
Tricarius, Vala.
Yeah. I mean the fight was good. Like the fight was solid. But
just
crazy, man.
He was inebriated.
Yeah, bro.
Very, very inebriated. I don't know how they found him. Like, I really don't understand how they found him in that little hole.
I guess.
He was on the John, I guess.
Yeah. Well, just passed out.
Like,
yeah.
I just said, you stay right there. You're good.
Yeah. You can't fly right now.
Well, actually, at that point, they needed him to fly.
Yeah. Because they were getting their asses whooped.
Yeah. And technically, he
technically kind of helped out, but also kind of hurt.
He helped himself.
100%.
He helped himself, and now I promise you he's going to come back with Caraxes chasing him. Because that's how it ended, with the Caraxes going to chase him.
There was the other one that went too.
Vermithor.
Yeah. So you're done, dog.
Yeah, but you're not. And somehow, unless you somehow run into either Vhagar.
Yeah, but even then, Vhagar don't know. They don't know that.
Well, and even then, it's 3-on-1 basically.
Or 2 on 1-on-1.
Yeah, and Vhagar don't have a rider, so Vhagar just
against the world. Dude.
Yeah, but I got my money on Caraxes when it comes to Caraxes and Vhagar.
Me too.
Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's Caraxes by a million. Yeah. Loki, I want to see Vermithor and Caraxes go at it because Vermithor is supposed to be the second biggest dragon. But
it's a good show.
I don't think these people.
Hopefully, if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. Check it out.
HBO Max, House of Dragon.
It's good. It's really good. All right, well, we're going to wrap this bad boy up. We're excited to get back in here with you guys. If you guys got topics or things that we should be chatting about, we're going to kind of plug in, get some guests back lined up, start talking to some people there and getting some people in studio, that type of stuff. So if you got anything that you guys would like for us to cover, make sure you do. We're going to hit everything sports and get after our community a little bit and get excited. So yeah, man, we're pretty pumped up. Get back into it and just these little old guys that aren't doing nothing, but everybody seems to be paying attention to for whatever reason. So catch a stray. There you go.
I never hear them boo a bum. The words of Jazz Chisholm Jr.
There you go. All right. Well, Naj, you want to lead us in prayer? We'll shut this thing down and we will see you guys on Thursday.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for time and opportunity. Thank you for health and strength. Thank you for another day that we get to be back in here, getting back to the regular scheduled program, getting back into the adult life. Thank you for a wonderful summer. Thank you for all the blessings and all the lessons that we learned this summer. Those are going to help us along the way. So we thank you for everything. In your son's precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up. I think it was season 2, episode 58. So, and I got to get back on my posting game as well, too. I got some catching up to do. So, you'll be seeing that out there. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will talk to you guys soon. See ya.